Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Clown blog. We're starting our slow and low series, and today we're with Andre Hatchett. He is in New York, and he has a great story to share with us. Uh, Andre, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Erica. Thanks for having me.
All right, and so get rolling with our questions. How's the weather in New York right now?
It's cold as heck.
I
There's snow
figured.
everywhere. It's ice. It's not
Ice,
even, it's just ice everywhere. It's disgusting.
right? It's like I think it's 40 or 32 degrees here, and everybody's crying. They're in fur coats in Texas. It's
I would love to take that.
it's
Happily,
hilarious.
happily take that.
Okay, so Andre, we're gonna say first question is, how did your father's views on entrepreneurship affect you?
Well, ever since I was as young as I can remember, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 years old, my dad had a saying, and it was, if you go to school with somebody, you never have to work for them. So you never have to be employed by your classmate. You should
Mm-hmm.
either A, be their employer, or be their partner.
Yes.
So that gave me the mindset of no one's better than me. Like, no one's better than me. Either
Mm-hmm.
we're equals or I got you. So that instilled in mindset in me um, an attitude or an assumption of leadership. A lot of times people get bogged down and we assume this lower position that we have to take. So my position in life is I'm here. So you got to meet me here or else I'm not going to see you. So that instilled the confidence in me that I needed to just get out here and achieve whatever I want to achieve.
And so, give us a little background on some of your businesses or your career right now.
Okay. Few businesses. One of them is Buy Black NYC.com, where Black Business Directory and a wealth building resource. So, if you're trying to find a black-owned business in New York City or surrounding suburbs, you can find one on our site.
Uh
And
huh.
we have the great wealth building resource section where we show you how to start up your own business, how to buy a house, how to invest in the stock market, and other motivational stories as well. So that's one of them. Second one is a company called Priority Notary Inc. We're a nationwide mobile notary and loan closing service. So if you need documents notarized at your house or office, we go there and do it for you in house. We do fingerprinting as well. Had the company 9 years now,
All
first
right.
company, and I'm very excited about that. And I sell real estate in Harlem, New York City. So condos and co-ops. Been doing that for about 4 years. And I have a few other startups that are in the infant stage as well.
So you're like mogul. You're like just working on several
I'm
projects.
hardcore. No, I eat, sleep, and breathe this sucker. I'm
I
hardcore.
hear you. I hear you. So again, I'm gonna repeat those. Buy Black NYC.
Dot
Um,
com.
and say the second one again.
It's Priority Notary Inc.
Priority Notary Inc. Okay.
Yep,
And then you're a real estate agent in Harlem. Okay.
you got it.
All right. And so, what is your biggest challenge in getting started with these businesses since you've had them for a while now?
The biggest challenge to start with the business was having the quote unquote safe job
Mm-hmm.
with health benefits, getting paid every 2 weeks. And I didn't have a degree. I just almost have a degree now. I'm two classes away. I walked like this past May. So leaving a job with health benefits, decent pay, I was able to pay my mortgage and have a decent quality of life. Leaving that for the unknown. I was
Mm-hmm.
24 years old, but I found the courage and pulled the trigger, and here we are. I'm 32 years old, almost 33, and surviving.
That's all right. That's good. I mean, 24 is a great age to take a risk, right?
Oh, totally.
I mean,
I totally think so.
any day
Totally.
is a great day to take a risk, but 24 is
Without question, get it out the way early.
right. Okay. So what would others say about your companies? If I met someone in Harlem, or what would they say about your services, or how you provide real estate? What would they say?
The attention to detail is extraordinary. I'm great at responding back to clients,
Mm-hmm.
call back, text back, email back. I'm very much a people person, so I engage with people, and you feel like you're my buddy. So
Gotcha.
you're gonna feel that I'm with you, that I'm your guy. I am your notary guy. I'm your fingerprinting guy. I'm your business directory guy. I'm your real estate guy. So that's really what I try to excel at, and we're doing a damn good job at it.
I
My
love
systems.
that. That sounds good. I mean, Grant Cardone has a joke. He says, "Follow up till someone dies," and so,
That's a good one. I like that.
so I always
I
go.
gotta use that. That's a killer.
So
That is
I want
good.
everybody to know Mr. Hatchet here follows up. I mean, not till you die,
Yeah.
but he follows up.
So one of us go.
Yeah, one of us till this transaction is complete and afterwards.
That's
So,
it.
okay. Uh, How do you encourage others, and especially people of color, to get started in entrepreneurship?
I wrote an article about this. It's actually on my website. Check it out, andrehatchett.com. It's in the blog section. Our biggest issue is the mental part of it, and
Mm-hmm.
we get stuck in the planning stage.
Uh-huh.
You get stuck in the, okay, I want this. This sounds good. I have a semi business plan, but we don't transition to the, okay, I'm taking action stage. So what I suggest is for our black people to hang around other entrepreneurs, first of all, in any field. I don't care what freaking field they're in. Hang around black people who are working for themselves full time or at least part time. Because you need the encouragement. We need the energy to be around other doers, other go getters. If you're hanging around 9 to 5ers, it's gonna they don't see it how we see it, but especially black 9 to 5ers, because 98% of us work for white people, so that's a whole different ballgame. So you gotta be around people who are like minded and like skinned, so who look like us and who are doing it. And the energy will give you the encouragement that you need to get over the planning stage into the doing stage. That is a must.
Oh my God, that is so true. That's so true. I'm in Austin, Texas, and it's surrounded. It's like a Silicon Valley in the middle of the state.
Wow.
It's full of tech people, and
I,
it's full of people who start their own companies. But if you hang around people who work a 9 to 5, it is like, no, why would you want to do that? And I'm like,
exactly.
why would you not?
What, why would you not? And we're an average of our 5 closest friends. So
Oh
our
God, yes.
income, our lifestyle, our thought process will be an average of our 5 closest friends. So you can hang around some people who are badass, who are just kicking ass and have no fear and are going for it. So that's what I would suggest to do immediately. Get around them.
Oh, I mean, yes. If you hang around travel friends, you'll start traveling. You hang around broke friends, you'll be broke. You hang around
Without
people
question.
thinking outside of the box, there you go.
Without question.
um, how do you finance your business? So you were 24. Did your job finance it at the time, or did you have like savings? Or just bootstrapped yourself up?
All the above. Because I started working with the jazz when I was 19. I was a teacher's aide who worked with autistic children, by the way. So I had a pension, I had a little bit of savings, but I have my own place. I own like a condo up in New York, so I had a mortgage. So I didn't have a ton of money because I spent the money on my down payment and my phone goes for my place.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the money out of my Roth IRA, out of my pension, and just put it all into the business when I was 24. And my business, my industry tanked also a year later, so I go back to the job, which luckily I'm a great employee. I got hired back the same day that I went back. Actually,
Good.
I had to humble myself when I went back. I was like, hey, Mr. Albert, can I any work coach? He was like, yeah, go here. And same day I got hired back, so I was very thankful for that. But then a year later, things picked up, and I left again, and that was it. So sometimes you have to be flexible. You have to, humble yourself. If things aren't clicking, go back and do what you got to do. So ever since then, I've been able to maintain. There's been really hard months, really hard weeks, really hard years, but ever since then, I've been able to maintain, and my business is doing well.
Uh, yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Like, I tell people all the time, like, as nice as you can be at your job, as cordial as you can be, you never know when you might have to come back. And I tell people I'm in Austin, and it's a small town, small big city, and
Yeah.
it's one of those things where you're gonna bump back into that person, especially if you're in real estate here. You never
Mm-hmm.
know where they're gonna, meet you at again. So, it's best to.
Treat people well. Do a good job. Do an excellent job. Don't act like you're too good for your job when you're at it. Keep in your mind that you're too good for it and that you're an entrepreneur or a smart entrepreneur. But don't you don't let everybody there know it. Bring your A game, and luckily I did because I was able to get hired back the same day at the job that I had. So
Oh my God, yeah, that's. I delivered pizzas here when I first got here for 2 years.
sure, sure.
But guess what? I know most neighborhoods like the back of my hand better than most agents. So
See,
you
that
never
helps
know.
out with your business now.
Yeah. So, um, where do you see yourself? Like, where do you see? I mean, you've been doing this for 9 years. You got the Buy Black NC. Where do you see this kind of growing in the next 2 years for you?
Great question. But look at my hat. We have the BuyBlackUSA.net coming out soon. So we're
Gotcha.
going to have a nationwide directory for Black-owned businesses. So we're really excited about that. That should be launching late spring.
Mm-hmm.
For my notary business, I'm still doing some of the jobs. About 40% of the jobs I'm still myself. By next year, I hope to be doing none of the jobs. So I'll just be the middleman. I'll have a virtual assistant, and we'll just be farming out other notaries, and I'll
Yeah.
collect a modest fee for that. So for it to be totally passive income. I'm going to retire from the real estate career, selling the properties. I've kind of outgrown it. I've been doing it for a while, so it's time for a change. So hanging my hat up, leave that line of work. I have a really cool website coming out called blackmendoingit.com.
Blackmendoingit.com.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is feature, guys like me, no rappers or no actors or ball players. We're going to feature hardworking black men who are successful at life. They take care of their kids. Hopefully they're married and they have 9 to 5s or they're entrepreneurs, but they're average dudes. And we want to create the platform for the new black role model. Mm-hmm. So we're going to start filming that late spring as well. So.
Oh, that's awesome. There was an article I read and it was saying how majority it had these stats where people always see the stats for high single parenthood. Well, later in life, when people get in their mid-30s, it's high marriage rates. And it's high marriage rates for black people coming right out of college. So I always go where people are missing the middle part, where it's like there's a lot of guys who are doing everything they can. They're working, they're normal, they're middle class.
But they're not featured and they're not highlighted. So if we highlight those brothers, the UPS guy, the guy who has the MBA, the MD, the whatever, if we hire them and we feature them in short documentaries, the kids who are following Lil Wayne and Rick Ross, who are so they want to be like, we show them these guys, then they'll want to be these guys. So it's just showing these black brothers, like, here's what you can be.
Yeah.
Here's what is realistic for you to obtain. There's 1,500 NBA players in the league at most.
Yeah.
1,500. You can kill it as an MD. You can kill it. You can kill it as a business owner. So let's get you geared towards that.
Oh yeah, I asked my 8-year-old nephew and a couple of his little cousins in the car. How do you get rich? Like I just threw it out there. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
And literally, I heard football, basketball, sing a song, R&B, and these are like little kids, so they're already seeing that. And so I was like, own a business. I threw out all these terms, which may not always stick with them, but especially with my nephew. My sister owns a hair salon, so he's like, well, I'm going to my mom's business.
Bingo.
And so, when we used to have a coffee shop back in North Carolina, he'd go, I'm going to my aunt's business. And so I'm hoping long term, this is what he remembers. When he was little, his mom has a salon. We had a business, that's what I'm hoping is imprinted on their minds.
So I'm planting the seeds. That's all I'm planting the seeds. These kids are going to achieve what they see.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. So if somebody came to you today and they were like, I want to change my life, what can I do right now, like today?
I was talking to a friend yesterday. So different people, I tell different things. I do some coaching on the side as well. So I have a really good friend who just sucks. He's just not in a good place. He's just sucking at life, to put it bluntly. And I told him that. He's been in the same town his whole life. I think that's part of it. I think if you suck at life and you're unhappy, and you've been in the same town, you've been in the same damn friends since you were 15 years old and all that crap, get the hell out of the town. Get out of the town. He was in California for a vacation and he loved it. I told him, sell your car, go back out there, get a clean slate, get start fresh, because he's going around in a stinking circle. And if you're around again, the same people again, the same everything, you're going to do the same shit. Start saying crap. So get out of the town. If that's your case, if you've been in the same town, get out. Second part is, again, get new friends. Get new friends who inspire you to be somebody different, inspire you to be somebody better. You can still be your own man or your own woman and still take advice from mentors and have people you follow and still be your own alpha dude or alpha female. So get around people who inspire you to become better people. Read a few books. Rich Dad Poor Dad, classic. Think and Grow Rich, classic. Dennis Kimbrough, oh God.
Wealth Choice.
The Wealth Choice, phenomenal.
Yes.
Read, phenomenal read. So get out here and read. And get a vision wall. I have a vision wall here. I don't know if you can see I have a vision wall here. Get a vision wall and put your goals, put your big, scary goals. Have at least 2 things that scare you. 2 far-reaching things that are going to be either home runs or big busts, right? No in between. Either you're going to flop or you're going to hit it big with these things. I think that's something I'm working on that stretches the hell out of me, that makes my brain hurt, that excites me in the morning. I have some safe stuff and I have scary stuff. I like to have that going on in my life. So that's what I would encourage. Some scary stuff.
Yeah, that is awesome. Um,